Why, hello everybody, it's Robbie from Southern California, and I wasn't planning on doing a video. I was actually going to go get one more cup of coffee, and I thought, I'm going to pull out my camera and show you the deck. We had our first big rainstorm. We had over an inch of rain, and well, the plants are loving it. Everything's wet. Everything is full of water. Look at these containers just by sitting here. I didn't put any water in here. Everything is full of water and everything's wet. It was so cold this morning. When I first got up, it was just a little over 40 degrees. But all in all, I just thought I'd do a really quick zip around to show you what is going on. The Papalo is going to end soon. That's why it is now going to seed. What's interesting is I've got it going to seed on my windowsill, which has never been outside. So I'm wondering if the seeds are good. But I've never seen bees really work Papalo, so maybe it doesn't need to be pollinated by bees. I don't know. I've got Swiss chard growing down here. I've even got, look at this. See the dill? That's dill. Because it's protected in a cup, it's in its own little microclimate. I don't really need it, but it's just so funny. It's in a microclimate, so it's being protected and it's growing the seeds that got in there. Here's another Papalo. This is oregano. Let's step back for a minute. I've got to be careful because there's buckets and buckets of water. Let's see, on the bottom I've got a cutting of some sort of kale, and then this got attacked by something. Looks like this got attacked by a caterpillar, a couple caterpillars, but look, purple tree colored. It is making a comeback. Doesn't matter to me. I just wound some tulle on the bottom. I wasn't sure if something was crawling up, but I think there was a caterpillar. He's probably long, gone somewhere, made a cocoon and disappeared. Got tomato plants under there, oregano going good. Down there, I've got garlic chives. I've got walking onions, more tomatoes. This is sorrel that never got planted last spring. Up here, there's a lettuce back here in that white ice cream container, but it is already gone to seed. Look at the tomatoes. Look at the flowers. Oh my goodness, the windowsill had hundreds and thousands of hummingbirds for the past couple days with all the rain. They were just packing in feeding. Well, because it was probably harder for them to feed on flowers with all the rain and it was so cold, so they were coming into the windowsill and feeding. This is a cutting off of that hybrid collard I've got with the round leaves, so I stuck it up here. Look at all the parsley. Isn't this beautiful? Nothing better than to making a nice bowl of soup and coming out and getting fresh parsley. I even have, south thistle growing, and it's wrong time of the year. This is my basil plant, and it is still growing. It's got a lot of flowers. It should be on its way out, but it is still growing. This is the chair that's been here for now over a year. Look at all the tomatoes. And that's something in the winter. Look at this. Peppers. That's amazing. I've got peppers on the deck. Now notice the position of where the peppers have been growing. It was in a paper cup, and I sat it out here and it set root in there, a little tiny paper cup. Well, the thing is, it's up against the house, so it's getting reflective light as well as a little more warmth. So the peppers are still going. So we have peppers now. I can put that on pizza or anything I want, or make a salsa out of one of the peppers. But it's still flowering this morning. Look at this. Look at that. And it's still flowering. So that is just amazing. And then I've got walking onions. That's lettuce that's bolted in the ice cream containers. I've got sage down there. I've got sage behind there. Like I said, everything is full of water. All the containers are full of water. I'm going to have to go through all this. Everything here is doing fine. More Papalo. This purple basil passed away, so it's gone. I collected seeds. I'll grow more in the spring, but all this is going good. Celery's going good. Back there is an eggplant, and what you see growing in here that looks like grass, can you see that in here? That is garlic chives, because I've taken some seeds. There's been so many seeds and just tossed them around. Tomato plant trying to make a comeback from the bottom, and that's probably what it will do in the spring. This is just a stick. So this is a stick on, I believe, on a knife. Yep. This is parsley, and the parsley went to seed, but it's beautiful, this parsley. There's one carrot left back there, mint. The mint is doing good. Oh, I have mint also over here. I'll walk back over here for a minute. Because it's up against the house, that's chocolate mint. It's staying warm, and it's staying beautiful and green. And then this is stevia. And notice up against the container in here, it's doing good, but the ends of the stevia have died back. So this may do fine all winter, so I could grab a little bit of stevia. And again, see the little hair coming through? That is more garlic chives because I've tossed it around. Let's walk over here real quick. I've got lettuce growing on the window planter there. Each one is in an ice cream container, and let me tell you, there's nothing nicer than at night in the dark opening the window and pulling in leaves of lettuce to have for dinner. Same old, same old. It's just things are still growing. I had some wheatgrass growing down there. The dogs ate it, and I think they're eating my parsley now, which is fine. Garlic chives. Up here I've got a little tomato plant I stuck in here. I took it out of the house, got on my windowsill some plants growing. So I went ahead and took this one out a while back. It's doing really good. It will probably take off in 3 months when spring is here. We've got celery, parsley, more parsley, more parsley. This is the only onion chives I've got. And I did collect some seeds, so I should get some more onion chives going. It had a beautiful purple flower, and I took the seeds from it. This is just a little oregano, more celery. There, look at this. Pomegranate trees, walking onions, and more celery. That is oregano. That's the new oregano I started this year, so I've got another oregano. And then that's orange mint. Okay, over here real quick. I don't want to swing you around too much. Just so wet. Okay, it's warmed up. We're about 50 degrees right now. Look at that. Tricolored sage is doing good. I've got that. I'm going to trim that back a little bit more. Well, all in all, you can see through here, I still have some basil going. This is the celery. You saw me separate this. Give it a little more room. Look at all the tomatoes. Look at the tomatoes. Look at this. All the tomatoes are still growing and they're still flowering. So we'll see how many more tomatoes I get. So I've got the basil, and then I've got, oh, this is the broccoli. Yeah, I do have a little bit of broccoli. I really have to chop it down hard and then throw some leaves on the bottom. So I wrapped this here so nothing would climb up, like no rodents or anything. They don't like climbing on it, and it does help. So now I've got broccoli on top. I guess I snapped this one off for my Yorkie, my kitty. This one I can snap off anytime. This is, I've got to show you how to make this. These are so easy to make. This is for vertical gardening, and it worked. I grew Korean melon on this. Look at that. Just took 2 tomato stakes, attached it to one of these trays you get for free at your garden center, and I have now a vertical garden, a way of growing a vertical garden. Eggplant, I have picked eggplant off of that. Red bean sorrel, more walking onions, and then more papalo down here real quick. Everything is full of water. Look at this. Gotta get this. Oh, everything is full. We had so much rain. This is purslane, but I've got to get some more seeds off. I collected a little bit. So let me see. I'll show you the seeds if I can get them. See, the seeds are, those are the seeds, not the pod. See, those are the seeds, the little tiny thing. When you pick the pod off, it is full of seeds. Okay, I'll pay for that later. That's my lettuce. I've been picking and picking off of that, but now I can see. I can uncover it. Had so much lettuce on this. We kept making salads. The leaves were massive, but now it is going to seed. See the flowers? So I'll let it do its thing, and that will be fine. And I'll collect the seeds, and then I'll grow more lettuce. That's a pomegranate tree that I will put somewhere later on. I don't want it. Just stuff. This has got tomatillo still trying to grow, and walking onions, and different kale, and some Swiss chard, and walking onions. And here's a moringa tree, which is unbelievable. Look at this. Got a little one down here. I must have stuffed a seed in there, but look at this one. Look at this one on the deck. How beautiful. So I have some greens from moringa. I should find a home for that, because look at the trunk for that later. The trunk is massive on that. Then I've got mint, more mint. I think there's a cutting under there. Here is, this is, I can't get the camera back far enough, asparagus growing. So I've got the asparagus plants, and this is all, it's going to be hundreds of little pomegranate trees in here. I don't want them. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with them later. And then that is all garlic chives, and this is what the papalo looks like when the seeds finally break loose. The thing is, this is really not the area for them. This is the seeds. They really like it very warm. So I think what happens to a lot of the seeds is they do blow off, and they do grow, of course, because I've got it this year all over. But the little tiny plants, when they first come up with the 2 little leaves, the insects eat them real quick. That's a perfect insect food. So everything eats them. And most of them get eaten. But I've had Papalo this year everywhere. And look, this is still Malabar spinach growing here, twisting around. There's still Malabar spinach down here. Green sorrel. More Swiss chard. That's all Malabar spinach with the pink flower. So all in all, the deck is still going. Let's put it this way. When I'm making something, if I want an herb, I've got almost everything up here. I've got sage, I've got basil, I've got oregano, I've got parsley. The only thing I don't have up here is rosemary because I have massive bushes around the property, so I don't need that. I can just go anywhere and get that. And you can grab rosemary, beautiful long stems, put them in a glass jar on your kitchen counter. They smell wonderful and they'll last for weeks, and you can pick as you need it. Because what they're trying to do is almost root. But there's a lot you can do. So that's the deck. And if Kitty was around, I'd give her some broccoli. Kitty, I saw you. Where are you? Kitty, Kitty, you want broccoli? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She said, you want broccoli? Let's walk over here and get broccoli. You want some broccoli? Come on. She said, oh, you're calling me. Okay, here it is, Kitty. Kitty, Kitty. I'm not sure. Oh, she got behind me. And there's your broccoli. She says, that's it. Yep. Oh, she doesn't want to be out here. Her feet are getting wet. The deck is all wet. She says, I don't want to be out here. Look at that. Tomato still growing in the winter. But I'm just fascinated with the peppers growing and everything is still growing. So I can come out here and get celery. I want to make a chicken soup. I can come out here and get parsley. I can get celery. With my celery, I tend to use garlic chives and then the celery. I add that to the soup. I use the leaves. The leaves, to me, are more nutritious than the stalk. So I chop up the leaves real fine and put it in there. It's got wonderful flavor, and it's got wonderful nutrients. So I thought I'd give you a quick spin around the deck. It's cold, but at least the sky is blue and beautiful today. So no rain today. They're saying pretty much the rain could be done for quite a few days. And now I just have to go through, dump everything that's full of water. What I'll do is I'll dump it into the plants, because even though it rained, look at that. Look, I've got walking onions in here. Got to get that in the house. These are under the eaves, see? So they are not getting the rain. They're damp and they're cold, but they're not getting the rain. So I'll just dump all the water in there. They'll really be excited to get beautiful rainwater. And with that, I thought I'd just give you a peek on what is going on the deck. Haven't changed anything out, but like I said, I got tons of food to just eat anytime I want on the deck. Greens, tomatoes, peppers, parsley. That's the main thing. I've got parsley and all the herbs I want on the deck. And here's the other sage growing back here. Look how big it is. I can't move this. It's full of water. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? So you can get things growing even in the winter if you're not under snow. Have a great day, and don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye, everybody. Did you come to say bye? Kitty, kitty? You did. You came to say bye. No, you came because you want more broccoli. Gary just informed me we had 2 1/4 inches of rain in the past 2 days. And that's why she wants to go back in the house. She doesn't like the wet wood. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye.